Hi guys, hi everyone, всем привет, welcome, добро пожаловать. I am so excited. Today I'm gonna show you how to make this amazing vegetarian, keto-friendly, low-carb quiche, and it's full of delicious flavor and lots of cheese. You know how much I love cheese, and this recipe is absolute bomb. But today I've also got exciting news because I've collaborated with CarbZone and they have sent me their amazing product, the organic almond flour, which is completely low carb, full of protein, no sugar, and perfect for those of you who are on keto diets or looking to eat a healthy low-carb lifestyle. The company was actually created in Stockholm in 2003 and they are now producing their products in over 15 countries, and they're leading producers in Europe with a low-carb and keto product. So you should definitely check them out. I will leave all their links in the description down below, and also you can find it in my you can click somewhere here on my website in the cards. So yeah, I'm really excited to have worked with them. And I appreciate their collaboration with me. Lastly, all CarbZone products are completely vegetarian and vegan, so it's perfect for everyone who is on special diets. Now let's get started. Here I've got my almond flour, I've got unsalted butter, egg and salt. So I'm using the low-carb organic almond flour for this recipe. We're gonna add that straight away into the food processor together with unsalted butter and salt. Then add your egg, and you're just gonna mix everything for a couple of seconds until the dough starts to come together. Honestly, this process is so quick you won't imagine it. Just mix everything and then you will have this nice sticky almond dough, just like so. What I usually do, I place it onto my counter and then I just play with it in my hands and knead it for a little bit. You don't need to knead it for long, but just make sure that it sticks together just like so. You can place the dough in a fridge or you can cook with it straight away. It's completely up to you. I'm using a springform pan like this with a bottom that comes off because it's much easier to get the pie out. Then I'm gonna spray it with some cooking oil and add my dough inside. I personally just use the fingers. I think it's much faster and easier to shape the dough. It's very easy to work with, and you can shape it into your mold that you're using. It should look just like that. Then we're gonna prick it with a fork so that the dough doesn't come up while baking. We will need to cook our crust in the oven, so preheat your oven to 170 degrees Celsius or 340 Fahrenheit and bake it for about 15 minutes or so. In the meantime, we're gonna make our delicious filling. So add your eggs into a bowl together with mustard. And I really like how mustard adds so much flavor in this recipe. You then want to add all your spices and seasonings. I will list everything down below in the ingredient list. Then add your double or heavy cream and more cream. And then you just want to whisk everything together for a couple of minutes until it's nice and fluffy and airy. We really want to give this a good mix. Now the mixture will be very liquid and look like this. Next we're going to add cheese, and then we're going to add more cheese, and of course more cheese. I love cheddar cheese in this recipe. It really adds so much flavor, but technically you could use any other cheese that you like. So mix everything together until it's nice and smooth, and our liquid mixture is done for the quiche. Yum! Now I'm going to be showing you what vegetables I use. I'm using cherry tomatoes, fresh basil, and mushrooms. Of course, you can add any other vegetables that you like, but I found that this mix was the best. I also picked cherry tomatoes of different colors as they are sweeter, and also they look so pretty when we make this pie. Once your crust is cooked, it should look just like this. It will be lightly golden, and around the edges it will start to brown, which is perfect. all we're gonna do now, we're gonna add our delicious cheese and egg mixture inside our quiche. So just evenly distribute the cheese around the edges. And now, of course, it's time to add all our delicious vegetables in there. I like to have a lot of veggies in there, so feel free to add other vegetables or use this specific recipe. And of course, then add your cherry tomatoes. And the trick over here is to spread your vegetables around the pie so that every single bite, every single piece when you cut the quiche will get a piece of different vegetable inside. I also like to add fresh basil inside the mixture and just hide it in the pie. It's just going to add so much flavor and it's going to smell amazing. Now we're going to add our quiche back into the oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for about 25 to 35 minutes until the quiche is completely ready and the center should not jiggle anymore. It might just jiggle a little bit, but it should look just like this as in the video. You can see it's completely set and done. Promise you, your house will smell amazing at this point, and we will need to leave the quiche to cool down for at least 5 to 10 minutes. What I like to do is just loosen the edges from the tin with a normal knife. So just go around the edges and loosen the base. This will help us to get out the quiche from the mold much easier as it cools down. And then what I usually do, I just take it out of the mold and then leave it to cool down further. Here I've got 1 cup and I'm going to place my quiche on top of the cup. Make sure you use mittens as the mold is still very, very hot. And then just gently take it out of the mold. You then can use a knife and very, very slowly go around the bottom and transfer your quiche onto a decorative plate. Of course, I like to make this really pretty, so I add fresh basil on top to decorate. You could also add anything else that you like. And our delicious vegetarian, keto-friendly, sugar-free, absolutely amazing vegetarian quiche is done. It's so, so delicious. You can eat it within a couple of hours. You can see that I couldn't wait to cut into it, so it's still a bit warm and therefore it hasn't set fully. However, after having it in the fridge for a day, it has set completely and it tasted amazing also the next day. So it looks like this and the consistency is amazing. The crust is so good with this almond ground powder together with this cheesy creamy mixture and crunchy vegetables. I also love how these cherry tomatoes burst with flavor and add that juiciness to this delicious pie. I just couldn't wait to finish it off. We ate this pie straight away, didn't last much longer, and I love it. So I really hope you try this recipe, and yeah, I can't wait to see your photos. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out CarbZone products online. I'll leave all the links down below in the description box. And I wanted to thank them for sponsoring this video today. And I can't wait to make more amazing foods with their products. And I'll see you next time. Bye!